I don't know what's happening. This is harder than any challenge I've had at VAT19.
Look at his eyes. His eyes are like twitching.
Oh.
Up top.
Ah, the theme this week is, I don't know. Might not work at all. But it could be awesome.
This is VAT19. We're known for using our curiously awesome GIFs to make awesomely big videos. Each week, our team has to figure out how to pull off a new idea and try to create the next hit. This could be awesome. At VAT19, we love gummy in all its forms. Food gummy, animal gummy, weird gummy, really weird gummy. But this week, I want wearable gummy. I want to make an entire outfit out of gummy candy. Let's see if we can pull it off.
I have a plan. So Jamie's challenged us. I don't know if we're gonna be able to pull it off, but I'm out to pick up materials and we'll do our best. I've got to make a bunch of molds, a bunch of items, and then make them into gummy. I'm looking for 100% silicone. This might be way too much. Might not be enough. I have no idea. When you make a shirt, you have to stitch up some of the parts. You cut it into sections and then stitch it all together, and that's how you make a shirt or shorts. I think I'm gonna have to do the same thing with gummy. All right, I got some thread and some needles.
Well, you can't have a gummy outfit without a pair of shoes, so I'm on the hunt to find some sandals that we could mold and fill with gummy.
Something like this has way too much texture on it.
Ooh, that is perfect.
It's got very little texture surface, so it should release just great from the mold. And for a mold release, we're using Pan because it's food grade and it does the trick.
I'm going to do a quick little test to see if this mold technique works. I've got a little seashell here. I'm just gonna use straight up silicone to mash it into the cracks to get all these details, hopefully. This is gonna be a really messy project. I'm making the tiniest little mold and I'm already covered in silicone. I forgot to put release agent on the shell, so I don't think this mold is actually gonna work. But this one, I did put release agent on. I mixed in some blue food coloring. Pretty good. We've got some shell detail. This is pretty solid. It's not super flimsy. I think we could pour gummy in this and have a gummy shell. So this technique of making molds works on a small scale. I don't know how that's gonna go when I start trying to make a shirt. I think for the gummy shirt, I'm going to slice up a regular t-shirt, lay it down, trace it, form it out of clay, pour silicone on top, let that harden, flip it over, and then pour gummy into it. Does that make sense? We've got other things like these slide sandals. We got a watch we're gonna make. We're gonna make some AirPods. Jamie also challenged us to make hair out of gummy for him to wear. I don't know if any of this is gonna work. This is an extreme challenge.
Okay, so we have 10 flavors of gummies that we're gonna use in our gummy outfit. Being gummy experts as we are, can we figure out what the flavor is just by our sense of taste? Blindfolded taste test.
First gummy is in front of you.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Peach.
Watermelon.
It's watermelon.
Oh, that is a watermelon. I'm down one. I can do this. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh, what is that? I don't know that one. Blue
Green
raspberry.
apple.
Dang it, you're right. Pina
Strawberry.
colada. Dang it, that's a strawberry. Orange cream.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah, up top. Up top. Ow! 3, 2, 1.
Orange?
Grapefruit. Grape.
Orange.
Oh! Is there a plate here?
No.
Okay.
Now
No, this feels blue to my hands. It's a bright flavor.
Oh my.
You feeling bright about that? Mm-hmm. Grape.
no.
Oh, we both said grape.
Blue raspberry.
Really? So I was right, it was blue!
Yeah, I was wrong.
First of all, always go with your feel, John.
Here's what we know.
Whoa, you're over here.
I'm better at feeling flavors than I am tasting
Yep.
them.
Mango.
John.
Yo.
There's no pina colada.
There's no pina colada? I think I've
wish
guessed
there
that. I think
was.
I've guessed that like 3 times now.
Raspberry?
Grapefruit, yeah.
Grapefruit.
Dang it.
Danny's the winner.
You know what? I don't care if I'm not good at this, because I got to eat the same amount of gummies you did, so.
Still delicious either way.
It's amazing.
So we're making this shirt mold and it's really big and we want to make sure that the gummy doesn't spill out of this mold. So what we're going to do is get some burlap and some plaster and rub it all over the top and get kind of a rigid mold to keep it contained.
Releasing the shoe from the mold, cutting it out. This is extremely satisfying. There we go. 2 halves of one shoe. Here's all the clay from the shirt I made. And then the mold released nicely. You should get a nice looking gummy shirt. So instead of doing the shorts like I did the shirt, I've got an idea. I think we should just pour gummy onto a flat surface.
Oh, wow.
And then cut it out like a cookie cutter. So it's really important Jamie wears underwear because, well, I think it's self-explanatory.
So I've got some orange cream gummy. I'm gonna squirt it inside this mold for some AirPods. We'll bust that open in the morning and see how she worked. Those bad boys. Those turned out really good.
Gluing the watch down to this parchment paper so that I can just pour the silicone on top of the watch. When you add that cornstarch, it dries in like 15 minutes. That's right, and that'll be an Apple Watch mold.
All right, here we go.
All right, Jamie wants gummy hair. I'm gonna sculpt a hairdo on this mannequin head, then I'll put silicone all over it. Hopefully it works. I've never done this especially. Like, this is the hardest part for sure. This hair is basically a giant prosthetic. I'm just gonna get the basic shapes on here first, and then I'll start layering luscious locks. It's pretty damn good. Smoothing out some of these cracks. It's kind of drying out as I've been working with it. It's got a nice little comb over, surfer looking, I don't know, something.
So while those guys are busy working on making my gummy outfit, I want to have everyone try this. It is the first production sample of a new product. It's not out yet. It's called the Bittersweet Challenge.
The world's most bitter lollipop.
It looks fine. Smells fine.
Is this the bitter thing?
Yeah. Do you want to try it?
Yeah, I do.
So the challenge is eat the whole thing and you can't spit it out at all.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, it's like somebody put some limes in a trash can.
Hey Joey, do you want to try this lollipop?
Oh, it's like burning me.
Look at his eyes. His eyes are twitching. Whoa! Your eyes.
I don't think I've even made a dent.
Till you finish?
Yeah, till you finish.
Oh, no one's. Good luck to you if you can do that.
I'd be really impressed if someone ate this off.
I know.
I
was
would.
just thinking that too.
All right, we covered the clay in silicone and let that dry. When we poured gummy into the mold for the sandals and then cut it open, we found out that the gummy didn't go into the band on top. So I'm gonna have to slice it up, pour more gummy in, seal it back up and hope it works. Well, it looks like it worked, but I've got to cut the mold off to find out. And if it didn't work, then I have to buy a new shoe and try again. Oh no, it didn't quite get down to the other part. I think since this part's formed already, we can just leave this flap open, pour gummy in there, close it back up and let it harden. I think this is harder than any challenge I've had at VAT19. I wouldn't have imagined that. The other molds that I made dried in like 20 minutes tops. This is still gooey and it's been 2 days. I don't know what's happening. This hair mold will be the death of me. I don't know what the heck's going on, but it won't dry. I don't know what went wrong, but the silicone never dried for the hair mold fully. So it really like adhered to the clay on the inside, but we're gonna try it anyway. There's a very minimal chance this might work. Kind of. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong. I think it's time for plan B. And I'm pretty sure this will work. So I'll just cut some shapes out of this and glue it to a swim cap, and I'm just gonna keep layering it until it kind of looks like hair, hopefully. Everything's sticky and slippery. So now that the gummy shirt is dry, I'm going to fold it into the shape that it needs to be and then stitch up the sides, stitch up the sleeves, and hopefully we've got this nice looking shirt. I was not sure this was going to come together. I'm pretty stoked.
So they've told me that all of the gummy clothes are ready. I can't wait.
Whoa. Oh my gosh. It looks so good. It smells pretty good too. Is that an Apple Watch?
Edible AirPods. Best tasting hair I've ever had. Let's do this. Let's get dressed.
Do I need to loosen it?
I think Joey made the gummy shorts a little too small.
Not as stretchy as I thought it was gonna be. I'm not a tailor. I think we're gonna have to loosen it quite a bit.
I'm sorry, I'm not a good model. I told him I was a size 2. I might be an 8. If we get a really big belt, good work. They are comfy though. It feels so cool.
Touch your pants, bro?
Yeah, dude, you wanna touch my pants?
Whoa.
The shirt's gonna fit.
All right,
The shirt's gonna fit.
I believe you. Oh, where's the out?
Yeah.
I can't wait. Oh, it's cold. Oh, it's so cold. Oh man, Joey, this shirt is a scotch big. You're wearing candy. Awesome. But I am wearing candy right now. That's not bad. And settling it. This is real joy on my face right now. I got the watch going here. Guys, I'm like a gummy guy right now.
All right, this is gonna be an operation. I don't know how this is gonna go.
What, have you never done this before? I'm so gonna look like a cartoon character. How's it look?
Yep. It looks.
I don't know what I look like, but I feel awesome.
You look even more like a cartoon character.
Does anybody want to come eat me? Want to eat my clothes?
In my mind, I was just focused on getting it to work, so now that I'm seeing it, it's really weird.
I think this is the last video for the channel, guys. I think this is it. We've done it. Oh man, you guys did so good! This is amazing. I love it.
I can't believe it worked.
I gotta take this off. Sorry, Joey. Ah. All right. All right.
Bat 19.